It is the Riot Podcast, Friday edition, October 28th. Happy Howl Weekend. Howl Weekend.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah.
That was your best one yet.
Howl
good.
Weekend.
Let's support, okay?
I'm
We're
hyped for that.
supporting.
Yeah. Somebody else has come up with that before a million times.
Well, your delivery made it really extra special for
I
you.
had to say it twice because I couldn't nail it the first time.
Well, happy Friday, everybody. We are joined by Rusty Ship, so there is some extra bonus to the show today. Now, if you're watching our video podcast, make sure you hop over to the video before this so you can see our interview with them.
So today on the show, we talked a little bit of Halloween stuff since it is the weekend. What is it, the weekend before? Is this Halloween weekend?
Monday.
You said?
Yeah, it's Halloween
Monday.
weekend.
So for everybody out there, what's our plans for Halloween? What's everybody doing?
For Halloween,
Or Halloween weekend, whenever you want to talk about your plans.
I don't think I'm doing anything special this weekend for Halloween.
Nothing this weekend planned?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe?
You know
Hey,
what?
hang on one second. Hey Siri, remind me Monday morning at 5 a.m. to wear costume.
Yes. If people don't show up in costume on Monday,
Oh, I'll be in costume.
I have mine ready.
Oh, I could just see that happening. We
I
forget.
can't
We're gonna have a fun.
Because I could totally see someone forgetting.
Monday is gonna be such
And
a
be
fun
forgiven
show.
as well, right?
I know. I can't wait. It's going to be such a grand time.
I don't know.
I'm just excited to see what Hudson comes out in.
Oh, it's gonna.
Do you
be,
have the costume yet?
I have part of it. The other part's still being Amazon.
You order it online, huh?
Yeah.
What if it
Malt, are
runs
you
in
piecing
late?
it together?
Yeah.
Yourself?
I had some of it already. That was the inspiration for the costume. And so then it was like, well, to complete it, I'm gonna have to buy a few
It's a bit of a
things.
DIY, you could say.
Yeah.
Is it
I know
Charlie
what it
Brown
is.
again?
No, you do not.
I feel
It's
like
not Charlie Brown.
I feel like I know what it is. I'm not going to say because I don't want to be able to
didn't-
read it on your face.
Why
okay.
don't you write it down?
I'll
Put
write it down,
somewhere.
yes.
How about I cover my face and you?
And I will say, when Nikki and I were in together, there was we tried to guess your Halloween costume, and somebody who texted it, I think that
You
they
think
got
they
it
got
right.
it?
Yeah.
Can you tell me? I'll cover my face.
No,
Give me
we're
your
talking about it on Monday.
your
You're
best
gonna give it away.
No, because
You're
you
not a
could
good liar.
You could come in on Monday and be like, I knew you were gonna dress up as that.
I'll tell you
Well, Nikki
what.
already knows what it is because
I
she
remember
knows what the
that.
text is.
And if you we have like a post-it note, write it down, and we'll hide the post-it note over there behind your desk, so that you're coming in. He's not
guess-
coming in before you on
Yeah,
Monday.
exactly.
You'll beat him.
I guess
so.
if you,
I feel
you-
very confident.
If you guessed correctly,
It'll be on the paper.
I could if you guessed correctly now, I could change my costume.
True, you could.
to
You could
make
cheat.
it so that you're wrong.
Yeah, we don't want you to
That
know.
wouldn't be fair. Wouldn't be fair.
Or what you do is when he leaves the room, just pull up Amazon over there, and I bet you it's somewhere just
It's
now
orders.
showing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if he's not logged in, it would just be.
It would just be
around.
sitting
see
there.
ads for
There would be an advertisement
That's so true.
for the costume.
Yeah, you're
or
definitely right
parts
about
of the
that.
costume.
Well, if you guys have anything fun over the weekend, text us and let us live through your fun as well to 877-2-RADIO-U, and then maybe on Monday we can go over what everybody did.
Isaiah's messing around on my computer. He's like, why is there so many Little Mermaid wigs?
I'm so confused.
Hey, if you did come in as Little Mermaid,
Wouldn't
then
that be amazing?
It'd be
That's-
awesome.
Timely, too, right? With
Timely.
the movie
Love
coming
that.
out.
Yeah.
People would love that.
What
We
a
also
classic look.
I didn't think of that until now. That would have been a good
that'd have
one.
been a good one. We also talked about.
Oh no! Wait, we have a no. You have to have your shirt on at work policy. So
Well, I'd have my nipples covered.
No.
Oh,
Not
jeez,
allowed.
we're not doing that. Actually, do it.
that's a
Please.
warning for your costume too.
I
Isaiah.
think that the Radio U listeners would love the
Technically,
video podcast.
I would not be shirtless or bare chested.
Okay, because it's in the handbook.
if it's fine for the Little Mermaid to wear, I don't see why it wouldn't be fine
All
for
right.
me. I mean, that's a movie for children.
Sure.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We also talked about if you could get one holiday off per year or any extra day that you'd like, what would it be?
Not Halloween.
Well, listen to our
Halloween.
responses as we actually try to find a day.
Yeah, we were trying to find a random day. There were some good ones in
we
there.
will take any day, though. Any day at all. Any time of the year.
Yeah,
We'll
then
take
we
it.
also celebrated National First Responders Day, which is
Yay.
today.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about if we were a first responder, which one we would be.
Oh,
If-
it's not good.
I think if we were a first responder, people would
Be in
probably
danger.
perish. Yeah. Don't you think?
No, I assume we would never pass any test needed.
That's right.
No matter how
That's true.
desperate they are, probably now because everybody
We
needs.
would never be out in the
we
field.
would
Yeah.
never be. Oh no, I think you'd make it. I think you would,
think?
Isaiah.
I think they, the,
I can't do
the
military or
dispatcher would
first
be like, oh,
responders.
you know what? We'll call the next town over.
Yeah.
I think they've got this one.
They called a dispatcher and you're like, hey, have you heard this? And then you start telling them stories.
Dispatching on radio. The
Yeah.
fire
They
department.
never get to tell
Sorry about
you
that.
where you're supposed to go because we'd just be too busy talking about Halloween.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the podcast today. Have a wonderful weekend and a great day. And whatever you're doing, have fun.
We'll catch you next time.
Okay, not
See
you,
you
Isaiah,
guys.
though. Don't have fun.
I'm going to have so much fun.
Bye.
See you guys.
It's the worst of the riot on Radio U.
So you know what today is?
Today is?
It is First Responders Day.
Hey, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What a great day.
That's
It is,
awesome.
yeah. So we
Krispy
have a,
Kreme, you better be doing something.
Actually, they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
They actually are. I was going to bring that up. So here at Radio U, we'd like to thank you, if you're a first responder, with a free donut from Krispy Kreme.
We're just, are we partnering? No.
We're letting you know that Krispy Kreme
That's all we can do.
Raising
does
awareness.
offer free donuts to first responders. So if you'd like to do that for First Responders Day, you can get a free donut and a free donut and a coffee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I hope
Or-
there's other places doing things as well,
The
too.
other one that's notable, and this makes sense, is Firehouse Subs.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
They are offering first responders a free medium sub with any purchase.
Good.
Get against fire. You
And
understand that?
You have to be, you have to be in uniform too.
Oh, cool.
It'd suck if today was your day off.
And
And
you
you're like,
didn't-
but I want a second sub.
Well,
I want a purchase and then a free medium sub.
I'm sure you can still wear your uniform.
Yeah, but doesn't, you're a firefighter, you're going to get into that whole getup?
Well, maybe they don't ask them to wear all the stuff.
Yeah, maybe
You'll
not.
have to see.
Maybe you just put on your cap, what is that?
Your
called?
hat?
Your helmet. Yeah. Well, thanks to, we do want to thank people who are first responders. We appreciate what you do because we wouldn't probably be very good at it. And
That's why we're
what
here.
I want to bring up is if you had to be a first responder, what kind would you be?
Oh, which one?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I really want to
Police.
stress that I don't think I would do well in any.
Yeah, you're not cut out for it.
Well, hey, you don't have to agree, as you're supposed to be like, oh, no, I think you'll do great.
No, we're not doing that here.
I don't know. Maybe I'd want to be a police officer.
You
Maybe.
think?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think I could-
A lot of confrontation involved with police.
It'd probably look
And I
really
don't know
bad
how
if I
you do
started
with that.
crying.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't do well in that kind of atmosphere.
I'm just like, hang on, guys,
Yeah,
hang on.
You'd lose a lot of authority really quick if that started happening.
I just don't think I could be a firefighter.
Normally, it's the person pulled over that starts crying.
Nope, I could too.
But what about you want to be like a paramedic then?
No, that
EMT?
feels also like super stressful.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think I could do
You don't
that.
perform well under pressure.
Nope.
I know.
Again, do you remember the crying part?
Yeah. So that leaves firefighter then, right?
No, I think again,
Why not?
police. I'll be the dispatch person.
I think-
Does that count?
that counts.
Yeah.
I used to think I wanted to be a fireman
You do great
until I
at it.
realized they don't start fires; they put them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're more of an arsonist, is what you're saying.
Exactly. I'm a fire fire
As all the
starter, not a fire.
All the
man.
firefighters are like, what?
Yeah.
Was that sir?
But still, I think out of the three, that's definitely nobody wants me to be a police officer.
Sure.
The criminals will walk all over me. And as I've said before, when I watch like live PD or whatever, and I'm seeing people get pulled over and they're like slightly drunk, I'm like, come on, he seems fun. Just let him go. You know?
Oh,
what I mean?
geez.
Yeah.
You're
So
the
I would be a bad police officer. I just want to be,
Now,
I just-
Isaiah, I feel like you give off firefighter vibes.
You think so?
I think you
Yeah.
can totally do it.
I don't
you
think I
could
could
do-
actually do it.
You could get the mustache for
I
it.
for sure could grow. I
Yeah.
could look like one. I could for sure look like one. Could I actually perform the duty? Absolutely not.
Why not?
I just don't think I'm cut out for it.
Why not?
Because it's like if someone was on here saying, "Oh no, I could talk on the radio every day," I'd be like, "No, you couldn't." And so if I come on here and say, "Oh no, I could definitely be a firefighter," then all the firefighters would be like, "No, you couldn't."
We should do we should trade one day.
Trade?
We
I
should
really don't
trade.
want to. I like my
Day
job. I
in
like
the
sitting
life.
here in the safety, and if a fire comes, I don't want to be in charge of putting it out.
Have
I
you
appreciate
seen
you guys.
his blanket and stuff
Yeah.
and his slippers he wears to
Well,
work
you
every
very
day?
being a
comfortable here.
firefighter, you'd be so warm.
No.
The fire would warm you up.
I don't want to have to put on all that stuff and then go in there, save someone's life. It seems like a lot of pressure.
At least in our area, like we 100% have some amazing police officers and firefighters
Yeah.
here because you guys always stop by. We get to see you and it makes us nervous, but you're great. But I don't think we could do any of that.
You think if we, like, I think I have an idea of what a police officer life is like. But for firefighters, I imagine if we had to sit in one day with firefighters.
Yeah, like Shadow or something.
Yeah, I think it's probably a lot more boring than we picture. Because there's not that many fires, right? So
And you don't want there to be.
I feel like there's a lot of fires, right?
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
You think there's a fire a day in this? Like
Well,
we're in
firefighters
a
Yes.
do other stuff too. I think they help with
get cats out of trees.
no other emergencies.
See, you would be a great firefighter.
Like you always see like firefighters on the scene of like whenever there's like a bad car crash and
Yeah,
stuff
they're
like
there,
that.
too.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They do
Good
stuff
car
every day,
crashes.
Hudson. They aren't just sitting around.
I know that.
Do you know who is sitting around?
We are.
It's us.
Yeah.
We're the ones sitting around.
Which is why if firefighting was just sitting around most of the time, I think we would have been
He's trying to justify. If you're a radio broadcaster, you essentially can do anything. You could be a firefighter.
A lot of jobs are just sitting around when you think about it.
No,
it's
it's
which
mostly
means we have
ours.
some of the qualifications. Well, no, I wouldn't be a good firefighter either, but out of the three, that's the best.
That's your choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I look good in red at least.
Well, happy first Responders Day.
To the real ones.
And
yes.
thank you for what you do.
Absolutely.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
I hate to skip right over Halloween, although we're not skipping it. We've talked about Halloween a ton, but Christmas is right around the corner.
That means also you'll be skipping right on over Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Thanksgiving
We're double
is really
skipping
the
right now.
one that's getting completely forgotten about in this whole equation. But you know what's coming up even before Thanksgiving is the release of Disney Plus's new series, The Santa Clauses.
So it is a series. It's
a
not a movie.
series. Yep.
But it is the follow-up stuff to, the Santa Claus stuff.
Yeah, the Santa Claus.
With Tim Allen.
The Santa Claus 2, the Santa Claus 3, and now we get the Santa Clauses, which is a series. So I would guess the first episode is November 16th, and maybe
You
they
guessed
drop
wrong.
two. What do you mean?
There's 2 episodes that day.
See, that's what I was going to say.
It's a 2-episode premiere.
All right. See, there we go. And the new trailer for the show just dropped today. We all watched it. What do you guys think of the Santa Clauses with Tim Allen?
Did you like the movies or?
I like the movies, yeah.
The first one's all right. The
Well, you're saying a
subsequent-
lot with what you just said
Yeah,
right
what
there.
was that?
It's not my favorite, but I did go back and watch it last Christmas.
It's a solid
and,
Christmas
yeah, it's a
movie.
pretty, it's a decent Christmas movie. Like it's one you could go back to every year.
It's no Grinch, but it's a good movie.
It's no Home Alone, but it's
Okay,
pretty
every
good.
other movie.
Yeah, it's not. See, it's not on the Mount Rushmore of Christmas.
Yeah.
but it's worthwhile to watch. The trailer for this though actually kind of looks kind of good.
I think it looks
I
great.
think it looks solid, yeah.
I'll totally watch them.
It's good enough that you at least got to give those first 2 episodes the time
Shot.
of day.
How many
yeah.
episodes is it? That's what I was trying
They're
to figure
not
out.
saying.
No word on that yet. If it's
No.
long, it's going to be a little bit less attractive.
But
You would
listen.
think it will stretch up into closer to Christmas,
Oh,
though. If
probably.
they're putting out one every week.
That makes
Maybe,
sense.
but if not, I'm sure there'll be enough episodes. But I just want Christmas. So if we could just make
so
all this
anything
happen.
Christmas is appealing to you. At the
I just
moment.
want lighthearted Christmas stuff, and you could totally tell these episodes are going to be shorter. Like this
Yeah.
is not some massively long production. So the Santa Clauses will do the 2-episode premiere on November 16th.
What a concern is turning it into a series feels like you're going to stretch the story a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think that there needs to be too much going on.
But what if
Just-
there's only like 4 episodes?
Yeah,
That's
but that
perfect,
doesn't feel
though.
like enough.
I feel like it needs to be like 4 or 5 episodes.
Well, if you did 4 half-hour episodes, that'd still be like the length of a movie.
It's like a movie
So
just
that's
chopped
probably
up.
feel about
And that would get you
appropriate.
like right after Christmas. It's only going to be like 5 or 6 if they release one every week.
Yeah. Well, the trailer looks mostly good, right?
It looks great.
There's some kind of cringy, they put those in, like they're trying to be cool moments, but they also had some pretty decent jokes in there.
I really liked there's this section where he's ordering his coffee drink and the barista's like, what does she say? I have it hard enough already or something.
He says his name is Santa, and she
Yeah.
goes, "Sir, my job is hard
It's hard enough. I was
Yeah.
like, that's real right there.
Yeah, that's a good sign. And I remember, so the previous trailer they showed for it featured Peyton Manning interviewing for the job of Santa.
Oh, yeah.
and that was kind of funny too, right?
Yeah, it was funny.
It's not like it doesn't feel like they're dropping all the good jokes in the trailers. They're spacing them out. There's going to be some funny stuff in here. Sometimes with comedy movies, that is what you worry about too, is Like, is all the big laughs are all
Already
you see
shown
them in
to
the
you?
trailer? Yeah, but
Well, you know how I usually say I don't want to watch anything whenever we
Yeah.
go over the new releases for streaming? I think I will actually watch this.
hey,
I need
well,
something
that's
for
saying
Christmas.
something.
Yeah.
Now, that is saying something.
I don't want it to be too deep.
Of all the things that have been released, the Santa Clauses, this is the one she's like, you know what, I'll watch it. I'm going to do it.
Black Panther, nope.
No.
Top Gun Maverick, no.
Ant-Man Quantumania, no. Santa
This-
Clauses, I am in.
Rotten
I'm
Tomatoes
excited.
score a square 60. That's
Count
what
me
Nikki's
in.
looking for.
But if you get me to watch it, the score will bump up a
That
bit.
might be.
There you go.
All right. Well, November 16th, mark your calendars. That's when Christmas really begins.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
All right. Think about this, guys. We treasure our days off here at Radio U, right? Every vacation day, every holiday, it's important to us.
They're appreciated.
I love a good day
because
off.
they're so few and far between. What if?
Hey, you had a 3-day week.
I
this
did.
year.
I don't wanna
For the
hear
first
it.
time this year. What if we got one more holiday off?
Whoa.
You mean like you were given it free? It wasn't like one of your vacation days?
One more paid day off that's just built into the calendar.
Does it have to be a holiday?
No, you can pick any day
It'd
of
be
the
like
year you want.
Isaiah Day.
Okay.
And you got
That's
it
a
off.
good question.
Yeah.
Man.
When would it be?
What?
See, my instant thought is I know there's 2 times a year where we go a long stretch without time off.
Yeah.
Unless you take a vacation. One is from July 4th to Labor Day.
Sure.
You go the whole month of July and the entire month of August, and you get no days off, right? And August isn't even that great of a time to take a vacation either.
I mean, it's only like the warmest month of the year.
so
So if you want to get somewhere warm, it'll be real warm.
Yeah, it'll be too hot, but also it feels like
That's like
yeah.
prime vacation time, though.
You think
July,
so?
August? Heck yes. That's
July
for sure.
is. August isn't a great vacation time, I don't think, unless you want to save money because everybody's already taken their vacations.
In July.
Yeah. Or then you have Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's in the middle of January. It's like 2 weeks after New Year's.
But we get that day off.
Yeah, we get that off, but then you don't get another paid day off unless you take vacation time until Memorial Day.
Yeah, it's a long
That's
time.
an even longer stretch.
It's a long time.
So I would think that your day would want to be in there sometime. That's like what is that? January's the first month of the year.
That's like 97 days.
Wait.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to hear the math.
I know.
January.
You should have seen the clocks turning in his head. They were moving so slow.
May is the 5th, and Memorial Day
Almost
is at
had
the
finger
end
counting.
of May. So you're going.
Those
that's,
gears are just
fifth
wheeling
month,
right now.
Fourth month, third month, second
Yeah,
month.
carry
It's a
the-
long time,
It's
essentially.
carry the month.
Let's get to it.
You go 4.5 months of
With
the
nothing.
year without a paid day off.
You
Oh
don't.
my God.
Really?
That
That is crazy.
When you actually space that out, that is ridiculous. That's like a third of the year you go with no paid days off.
So do
it
you-
has to be in there
Gracious.
somewhere.
Do you just want a random day every year at the same point, or like do you want it attached to like the day after your birthday? Or
I think I have a good one for this.
Okay.
I think that if I had to pick a day, because when you break it down like that, I think I would pick the first day of March Madness.
oh,
That's exactly what
No,
I was
no, no,
thinking.
wait, wait.
The same thing?
I was.
no, because that's a sick day.
That is a sick day. I'm
That's a
already
sick
using that.
day.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're already
You
always
don't
sick
need
for that
it.
day.
So which would you choose instead then?
If I didn't pick that one,
Yeah.
I don't know. My birthday's in mid-July. So for me, I'm already like doing a bunch of vacations usually during July.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think I would lean my birthday because I'm already have stuff going
right.
on.
Mine's in October, but I wouldn't take not even because I want it because
You don't
it's
take
at a
your
good-
birthday off, but
No.
around it.
around my birthday, Canadian Thanksgiving. That just feels like that should be given off. That's not even the day I want
I
off.
have
It just
told
feels like it
you,
should be.
You are not getting Canadian Thanksgiving off. We're
There's
not
no
in
way.
Canada.
That's not what you said to him about March Madness.
I said that's a sick day
It's a
for
sick
him.
day.
Everybody's sick in March.
All right,
That is true.
We're missing the obvious one because people have said this a million times over. Super Bowl Monday.
Yeah.
It falls in
That's a
that
good
time
one.
frame. It's like a month and a. It's a
Yeah.
little more than a month after Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
That also could be a sick day.
Well, we're
What
running
about,
out of sick days here.
What about New Year's Day? Do we get that off?
Yeah,
Yeah, we get
We
that
do?
day
Okay,
off.
then
unless it
that's-
falls on the weekend like this year.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
You're joking.
No, it's a
Everything
Sunday.
falls on a weekend
I
this year. We
know.
went over this, and it's ridiculous.
It is. It's the
I think we need
worst.
some comped holidays because all the holidays are on the weekends this
You
year.
go through the entire year, we get like 3 days off.
Ridiculous. How am I supposed to work under these conditions?
It's one of those years
You
where you're
have
not
to.
looking good, so maybe you should take that sick day off.
Maybe I just need to use all my sick days as like little happy days.
Save them to the end.
Find more Riot content online. Riot.radiou.com.
It never fails, Nikki, that anytime some trend is going around on TikTok, shortly thereafter, there will be doctors coming out telling you why the trend is bad.
I know. And you don't usually hear the most out of that. You still just hear the trend. So I don't know if people ever catch that. What really becomes super popular might not be actually the best for us to do.
And then sometimes
Sometimes it's great.
Sometimes the things that it's not even like that big of a trend, but then once one doctor realizes that somebody's doing it, then they're like, this is a horrible trend. And then it becomes a trend because they brought attention to it. All right, here's the situation we're dealing with right now. Apparently, there's a trend going around on TikTok to make homemade toothpaste.
That's a trend?
It's a trend in some circles, you could say, in some niches of TikTok.
So it's an herbal toothpaste that is supposed to be better for you.
And it's supposed to be fluoride free, which I don't know. Like, do you have an opinion on fluoride? Would you like to share?
I thought we had to have it when we were younger, and now, like, I don't know.
Well, that's what the government is telling you.
Is it to keep us
to keep
quiet?
you in line. Yeah, to keep you in line.
Well, if they're going to do that through toothpaste, that's fine.
That's quite the way to do it.
And the water when you rinse.
They're assuming a lot about my toothbrushing habits.
Yeah.
The government is.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's the most effective way.
I do go back and forth between like trying to find the charcoal toothpaste and stuff.
Have you done that?
I did, and
I
then
just
I
bought
found
charcoal toothpaste for the first time.
So watch, but be prepared because I found like every time you buy like more natural of a thing, it messes something up.
Okay.
So the one toothpaste I had, then my sink wouldn't drain after a while, and I had some guy come look at it and he's like, "Yeah, it's because of this toothpaste."
Really?
It is. So like herbal natural things can sometimes cause problems. Like the time I switched to that natural deodorant and I got this horrible like burn on my armpit because I had a horrible reaction to it.
Well, maybe you should be making your deodorant at home.
I think I need fluoride and chemicals
In your deodorant.
I think I do.
Yeah. But I've been using charcoal toothpaste for about a week. Do my teeth look better?
They look great.
They do?
How's your sink?
It was clogged before, so
Never mind.
yeah, it hasn't made a difference. So the homemade toothpaste trend, and also I always, whenever we do this, I'm afraid like if I share this and somebody uses it and then their teeth like fall out,
It's your fault.
Yeah, is it our fault? But apparently, to make this homemade fluoride-free toothpaste, you want to use stuff like charcoal,
Yeah.
baking soda, and lemon. Okay, they're all natural ingredients, so you would think that'd be better. But of course, there's dentists coming out against this, saying that first of all, fluoride is important. It helps prevent tooth decay.
But what if you're already having tooth decay? You already have all that
what
stuff.
else is there to lose?
Like, what does it matter?
But then we also have a dentist that says using things like lemon is acidic, so you don't want that because that could mess up your teeth, right?
Yeah, your enamel.
And then baking soda and salt are abrasive, so that can strip off the enamel from your teeth or cause discoloration.
Uh-oh.
Okay. But if you buy toothpaste from the store, they also will have, I don't know about lemon, but definitely baking soda in your teeth
I think
or
it's
in your
just-
toothpaste, right?
It's probably just different.
And it'll say dentist recommended.
It's probably different amounts of stuff.
You think so?
Yeah, because they say the homemade stuff will wear out your enamel probably like faster, and you just don't realize it.
Fine, then. I'm just going to use a Mr. Clean eraser.
Oh, no, they also say
There's
don't do that
no baking
too.
soda in that.
I remember that trend.
Yeah, I remember
They're
that
like,
trend.
you can whiten your teeth by using a magic eraser.
I don't know. It just sounds to me like these dentists are in bed with big crest.
Yeah.
And they just want me to, they can put the baking soda in, but not me. I think I'm at least as smart as Crest, whoever that is.
Well, you keep working on your charcoal one.
Yeah.
But they're saying that if you are using this trend, some dentists are saying don't.
Yeah, some are, and I'm on the fence. You know what? At the end of the day, it's just easier to buy the toothpaste, so I'm just going to keep doing that.
I just look for
I
what's
also
on.
have a whole tube of the charcoal stuff now, so
Now you got to use that.
I got to use that before, and then I'll forget about this.
Hudson, Nikki, The Riot on Radio U.
And now Halloween coming up on Monday. It's a holiday weekend, so looking forward to having Monday off. And
Now we're talking. I mean, I'm not coming in.
I know
You
Nikki
too.
doesn't want to dress up, and so there's two options: either we work and dress up, or we don't come to work.
Hey, if you don't come to work and I come in and I'm not dressed up, then it's fine then, I guess.
It's all even.
You'll be all alone. Well, and now it feels like as good a time as any to ask, do people even like Halloween?
That's a good question. Or are we all pressured into, like, if you are around a few people that like Halloween, like you two, then are you pressured into, being more into it than you would care
You're pressured
to?
into dressing up even though you don't want to?
I don't want to dress up. I'm not eating candy. So, like, what do I have?
You're eating candy.
I have
That's
nothing
why
this
that's why
weekend.
it's so
Eating
important for you to dress up.
I really just want to move past.
Can't you find some like carb-free, sugar-free
No,
candy?
I don't even want Thanksgiving.
Like the sesame seed snaps?
Nope, I'm moving on to Christmas right after Monday.
Well, what can you do with Christmas? You can't have Christmas candy
You
either.
can't have ham.
At
No
least
eggnog.
there's presents and Christmas lights, so it's not so bad.
What kind of presents are you going to get
Well,
that don't have sugar in them?
We can
Anyways,
work on that later.
Let's move along. And also, maybe we should have asked this question like a month ago before we talked Halloween every day for a month. So we have the news here from YouGov that says of U.S. adults, about 23% say that Halloween is one of their favorite holidays.
Really?
That's about a quarter of people. It's a favorite holiday. And probably among children,
pretty big
it's even
response.
higher, right? Mm-hmm. Whereas 10% say they refuse to celebrate. That's also higher than I would expect, don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah. And then 20%.
Where's Isaiah fall on this? Since he has 3 costumes.
Yeah.
I like Halloween.
Is it one of your
think
favorite holidays?
I would say it's a tie. It's like
But
it's
that's 'cause
right
you
on the
have
fringe of top
friends.
5. Yeah. I have big plans for this weekend.
It's a crazy holiday to put up so high, though, because you don't get the day off.
Yeah, but it's an event though. Like
It
I'm
is an
gonna be
event.
doing a lot of things. I have like 2 Halloween parties to go to, so that's like if I have a party to go to,
Then it's
a
fine.
good holiday.
Do you mind spending? Because we spend a lot of money on Christmas. Like you get presents for everybody,
yeah.
and Thanksgiving if you're like hosting or doing a side dish or something. But like for Halloween, I feel like you put in some money in your costumes.
Sounds like
I have spent some money on my costumes, not a ton, but like a good amount. But it's worth it. It's fun. Like I'm excited.
Wait a minute, though.
for this weekend.
Have you actually spent money, or are you returning all of your costumes
No,
after you?
my costume for tonight I cannot return. I got it from Spirit
yeah.
Halloween. They don't do that.
He got
Yeah.
another one.
My
where
other one I am
it's
returning.
the Amazon one.
I am returning the overalls I'm wearing for tomorrow for sure, 100%.
They didn't fit or something.
They didn't fit correctly. So I just can't get them too dirty on Saturday.
You're good.
That's actually, I strongly consider that, and I didn't even spend hardly anything on my costume for Monday. But I was like, I could just probably send this back
When you're
after I
done with
wear
it?
for one.
As
for
long as it's
few
not like
hours.
a true Halloween costume, you obviously can't send that back. But everything else, like if it's just normal
I think
clothes,
you
you
can
can
send
send it back.
anything back nowadays.
See, I asked Spirit Halloween. They said you can't. If you want to return this, you have until last night.
Spirit Halloween their business model would totally collapse if you were allowed to return
That's
things.
because I
Yeah.
think, doesn't the store vanish?
The store vanishes in like 3 days.
Can't return it because the store
it's
doesn't
gone.
exist.
There's no
Yeah,
store.
there's nowhere to
And
return
the
it
line
to.
in there is so long that if you wanted to return, I think they would just ask you to politely leave.
Yeah. So, but Amazon though still got you covered. So where does Halloween rank then? Because 23% of people say it's near the top. Well, we have Halloween ranking ahead of Valentine's Day for people, generally, according to the survey, but behind both 4th of July and Thanksgiving.
It's pretty easy. I would say pretty even with 4th of July. That's like its best comp, I would say. for holiday-wise.
Which I would take 4th of July is my favorite holiday. I've said that before. So I would take that over Halloween.
Anytime.
Quite obviously. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't wait to see Isaiah's 4th of July costume.
Yeah.
I
you
think
dressing up as Uncle Sam?
Halloween might take 4th of July. I don't know. For me, it's pretty close.
But again, you don't get days off for Halloween.
Yeah, but at the same time, for Halloween, I have a whole weekend where I'm celebrating it. Like 4th of July, like you're celebrating that weekend, and you have your 4th of July parties and stuff, but you don't have the added thing of like everybody dressing up.
Oh, sure.
Well,
Which is like a big
That's
add.
kind of up to you.
Well, yeah, no, but
Why don't
everybody.
you just host a 4th of July costume party.
That's not really.
Everybody
no
dress
one's
up
gonna
like a,
dress up.
You know what you do for 4th of July?
What?
You dress up like an American.
Done.
You dress up.
That sounds like fun.
Like a patriot.
That sounds
like
really
someone
fun.
who loves your country.
Well,
who
I
loves
think-
being free.
I think what we've learned is Isaiah has a big weekend. Can't wait to
Yeah.
hear about it on
I have
Monday.
lots of fun planned.
And
Yeah.
never go to Hudson's parties.
Yes,
Okay?
never
So-
go to
My
Hudson's
4th of
house.
July party, you'd have a grand old time.
Yeah, but just Hudson there.
Don't even invite.
Dress like an American.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.